Hi friends, myself Aniket Renavikar, Assistant Professor, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. In MCOM Valuation of Real Estate program, the subject is building construction. In that, we can learn about the bricks. We already learn about the objectives of the bricks and their various types, various burnt brick conditions and the process of manufacturing of clay, etc. Today we learn about the classification of the burnt brick, clay bricks and types of the bricks. So for the classification of burnt clay bricks, the bricks are classified as by quality, sand-faced, rustic multicolored, by manufacture, handmade, machine-made, molded, by utility, common or building bricks, facing bricks, paving bricks, fire bricks, hollow bricks, heavy duty or engineering bricks, which are classified further as first class, second class and third class and fourth class, that is overburnt. Next part is the size of bricks. In modular type, the bricks are conforming as IS 10777-1976 are known as modular bricks. The size of modular bricks is 19 by 9 by 9 cm or 19 by 9 by 4 cm. With mortar joint, the size becomes 20 by 10 by 10 cm or 20 by 10 by 5 cm. The traditional type, in traditional brick are the bricks manufactured traditionally from ancient time. There is a slight variation in size of traditional bricks from place to place. Length varies from 20 cm to 25 cm. Width varies from 10 cm to 13 cm and thickness or height varies from 5 cm to 7.5 cm. The common size is 23 by 11.4 by 5 to 7 cm. In that bricks, there is a frog should be taken. In this frog, while molding a brick, a small depression called as frog about 1 to 2 cm depth is made on the face of the brick. Frog serves for two purposes. There is a two purposes the frog should be we have to be carried out. In that two surfaces, there is a point frog in modular brick size. The frog should be mortar in a frog forms a very good key for the upper brick work. Name of the manufacturer can be engraved. There are two main types the frog should be we have to molded. In that, first is to frog forms a very good key for the upper brick course or for the jointing of the jointing. There is a this frog is more suitable. And next is a frog. In that frog we can maintain we can have to take note or name of the manufacturer can be engraved. Next point is just testing of bricks. There are different tests carried out of bricks. First is porosity, second is fire resistance, third is compressive strength of bricks, fourth is transverse strength, fifth is water absorption test, sixth is efflorescence test of bricks, seven is dimensional stability test. These tests are briefly described as: first is porosity. The brick has fine passages within the body. They are called as pores. They may be channel pores, loop pores, pocket pores and sealed pores, etc. Porosity of a brick is defined as the percentage of the volume occupied by the material which contains pores. The porosity of a brick is defined as the percentage of the volume occupied by the material which contains the pores. Porosity is equal to volume of pores into 100 divided by total volume of the material. This is for the porosity purpose. Water absorption of the bricks depends on porosity. Bricks with greater number of pores or with bigger size pores are more permeable, that is, allow moisture to travel easily. Therefore, the bricks should have less porosity. The porosity as indicated in the formula is measured by porosimeter. Next is fire resistance. Bricks, when burnt at high temperature, offer more resistance to fire. Generally, 23 cm thick of brick wall provides a fire resistance of 6 hours. 23 cm thick of brick wall provides a fire resistance of 6 hours. It is very important. Next is a compressive strength of brick. It is the main point. The compressive strength of a brick is measures of its ability to withstand compressive load or stress. To withstand compressive load or stress of that brick is known as compressive strength of brick. Common building bricks shall have minimum compressive strength or crushing strength 3.5 Newton per mm square as per the IS 1077/1970. The bricks with compressive strength not less than 7 Newton per mm square called as second class brick or grade B brick. The bricks with compressive strength not less than 10.5 Newton per mm square called as first class brick grade A. The bricks of compressive strength not less than 14 Newton per mm square is called as first class brick grade AA. The bricks with compressive strength less than 3.5 Newton per mm square is called as third class or brick grade C. Heavy duty of bricks or engineering bricks are used for heavy engineering work such as bridge structure, machine foundation, multi-storied building. It required a low absorption and high compressive strength. As per IS 2180/1962 and IS 3102/1971, heavy duty bricks are classified as class A and class B. Next is a water absorption test. It is the major quantity of water absorbed by a brick when immersed in water for 24 hours. The brick is wetted at room temperature when completely dry. Let the wet be W. Next, the brick is kept immersed in water for 24 hours again at room temperature and then wetted. That wet should be in W1. After the brick is boiled in water for 5 hours and cooled in water overnight and wetted, the wetted should be WG. The saturation coefficient is given by W1 minus W divided by W3 minus W, or water absorbent percent by weight is given by W1 minus W divided by W into 100. The saturation coefficient and water absorption varies from brick to brick. Water absorption shall not be more than 50% after immersion for 24 hours. Transfer strength. It is a measure of the toughness of the brick and capability to sustain the transfer stresses arising out of faulty machinery work. The rupture of building bricks depends not only on the quality but also the type. These are the various tests should be done in the bricks. Next is the properties of burnt clay bricks. Physical properties of brick clay. That is, the properties of the bricks clay before burning are plasticity, binding property, and the properties imparted by finished product are air drying shrinkage, fire shrinkage, color, and refractoriness. And also the properties is plasticity, binding property. In that there are 4 types. So there are various types of burnt bricks and their uses. There is a first class, second class, third class, and fourth class. We already so in that first class brick, the nature of the brick is sound well, burnt well, rectangular in shape. The surface is clean, smooth, and no cracks. They are very hard bricks, and also face worked structures. These are used for the face worked structures. Next is a second class. Second class brick is a well burnt but with irregular shape. This is the spot on surface. There are spots on surface. The hardness is not more hard than first class, and these are used for ordinary structures. Third class brick is a underburnt, rough and this is used for rough and distorted edges. And their hardness is slightly soft, and buildings. It is used for the buildings is not subjected to heavy rains. And fourth class or overburnt. It is irregular in shape, very hard in hardness. It is used for the foundations for the concrete or a concrete foundation. These bricks are used. Next is the pestle bricks. Also we have to used. That is acid resistance bricks, engineering bricks, silica bricks, refractory bricks, blue bricks, colored brick, fire bricks, etc. are to be used in that modular bricks, sand lime bricks, or calcium silicate bricks, fly ash building bricks. There are various varieties should be in market. about the bricks. So friends, there are various types we can see in this lecture. In this lecture there is a types of the bricks, manufacturing process of bricks, classification of bricks. We have seen in we have learned in this lecture. Already we have learned about their objectives. There are the requirements of good bricks, heavy or types of bricks, classification of bricks. We have already learned. So friends, today we stop here. Any query or any doubt regarding this lecture of the brick machinery or bricks, you can call, you can mail to our following address, that is cd_multi@unishivaji.ac.in. So friends, today we stop here. Thank you very much.